What is going on, everyone? It was the return of Deshaun Watson. The Houston Texans fall to the Cleveland Browns 27-14. Leading up to the game, man, the vibes were immaculate. The crowd was crazy. We went to the Nuff Said tailgaters, me and the wife, and it was just an amazing time, right? There was Cleveland Browns fans there. There was Texans fans there. We were all vibing. We were drinking good alcohol, eating great food, being around friends and family. At the end of the day, it's football, man. We had a great freaking time, and we were excited for this game, right? We knew that Deshaun Watson wasn't going to light it up statistically because, the dude's been gone for damn near 2 years, and he was absolutely horrible. 12 out of 22, 131 yards, one interception, did not have a good day whatsoever through the air, added 20 yards on the ground, but just looked like a dude who hasn't played football in 700 days. We all expected this, right? As soon as he stepped onto the field, the boos were just coming out. It was a consistent boo for Deshaun Watson. I think that's what's going to happen for the rest of his career, honestly. But the fact that we were booing him collectively, it was, everyone was excited for this game. It definitely felt like a must win. And then Kyle Allen stepped on the field. And two interceptions, one of them taken back. The one that was taken back, it was a screen, and he, just for whatever reason, instead of taking a sack, tries to make a play, bat it up, taking back, easy pick six. And then we try the QB sneak, right, to give us some yardage. Fumbles the ball. They take it back for a score. I do not want to see Kyle Allen no more. It is now time to bring back Davis Mills and let him have his last couple games. And, we ride off into the sunset, into the season looking for a QB. But Kyle Allen just played bad, right? We wanted to see if this offense was going to be anything special, and it wasn't. He just looked lost like there. He looked uncomfortable. Definitely see why he is a backup in this league. And Nico Collins didn't really have a day, right? He did have the touchdown, but 10 targets, only 3 catches. That's insane. There was no Brandon Cooks today. Brevin Jordan had the most yards, right? 46 yards. We haven't seen them in a couple games. Chris Moore also had 46 yards, but this offense is just horrible. There's no type of scheme. It's like they're just fucking running plays that they found on on Madden or something. And that's why I think it's time to ask for the firing of Pep Hamilton, right? Because we all feel like it's coming. We've been talking about this for weeks now. This offense is bland. They are last in passing, dead last in passing. The running game got something going. Dameon Pierce had, I think it was 75 yards, 73 yards, his best game in a while, and the game was close, right? They also scored off that punt return touchdown the first time the special teams have messed up at all. So that's 21 points, 14 from the quarterback, 7 from the special teams, and you did not capitalize on those mistakes. Good teams, good coach teams find a way to do that, and the Houston Texans sadly didn't. You are a 1-10-1 football team. Next week you play against the Dallas Cowboys, who just put up 46 points. This is the worst Houston Texans team we've seen in a very long time. And, last night I was watching highlights of the Jaguars and the Lions, and, both those two teams picked right before us last draft, and they're 4-7. And, the Lions, they're 5-7. I'm sorry. Jaguars took the L, but they're fighting for their coaches. They found the right guy, and I think it's definitely now to start putting the pressure on Nick Casseri on finding the right guy, right? You talk about who that is, whether that's D'Amico Ryans, who after a great showing against the Miami Dolphins offense, you want to bring that here to Houston, right? You looking at Jonathan Gannon, you looking at someone from the Bengals, coaching tree, offensive coordinators, whoever. But the pressure needs to start being put on. I need someone to be fired. You cannot no longer have this type of play from this offense, because it's mediocre and it's sad to see. And this could have been a game where you won, right? Is the game different with Deshaun Watson there? I'm sorry, with Davis Mills there playing and starting? I don't know. Maybe it's a closer game, or maybe it's the exact same score, because none of these QBs are good. But nonetheless, the Houston Texans are a 1-10-1 football team, sole possession of the number 1 overall pick. Let's get rid of this season already, man. As always, go Texans. Y'all have a blessed day.